Hey everybody, Kyle Weisenberger here. Got a short video today that I want to talk about something that I think is often overlooked on our bass boats that really can affect your fishing performance. I'm the type of fisherman that likes to cover a lot of water, and my trolling motor is always, put to the test. But one thing that I check probably, I don't know, every 3-4 times I get on the water is I check the trolling motor prop. I check it for two things. I check the prop itself to see if it's been beat up at all, if it's still got all the good edges on it, or if it's all scuffed up from hitting rocks and gravel and who knows whatever else we hit. But the second reason is to pull that prop off to look inside there to see if there's any grass or fishing line that gets chewed up in there and it gets stuck inside the inside of that prop. Real easy to do, but you might not think it, but that trolling motor prop is very important. Just like the prop on the back of your engine, the performance, there's a lot of factors that go into that performance. I was on the water the other day and I was trying to cover some water real fast. I'm turning the trolling motor gauge up to 5 to 6 to 7, and it just doesn't seem like I was getting anything. I pull the trolling motor up and I look at the prop, and the prop was due for a new prop. I had done wore that prop down to, there was just nothing as far as effectiveness left to that, hardly that prop. So walk you through real quick basically how easy this is. On a Minn Kota, I just basically got the weedless wedge here, but whatever prop you're running, there's a little lock nut on the front. You just take just a simple pair of pliers, and you're just going to back that off and get it turned a couple times, and then it should just about be able to get off with your hand. And you just slide that prop right off. So basically what's in here, there's one washer that pulls off, that sits right on the front of this face of this prop. And then you got the lock nut. Okay, that's all there is to the front. Okay, when you pull that off, this is what you're going to look for. I'm going to take you over here and look at this. You're going to be looking at this trolling motor right here and seeing you're going to see a little pin that goes through here. Now you got to be careful if you switch these out on the water, because these will fall out. Okay, I always carry a couple extra spares just in case I have to change it on the water. But what you're doing is you're looking on this shaft here for any fishing line, grass. You want to keep this nice and clean, okay? And that's all there really is to it. When you want to put the prop back on, you make sure that's spaced nice and even. And it basically slides back in. So you can see right here, there is a little groove in here, and that's where that pin needs to slide right in there, okay? Now, I want to show you the difference between a brand new prop and the old prop, okay? If you look at this old prop, let's put these side by side here. If you look at this, you can see that I have basically wore off all of the effectiveness off the blade of that prop. Right here is where it's going to really help grab some water. I mean, I've just wore them down to where there's really not a whole lot left to them. And this will, just that little bit of wearing down will take a lot of performance off your trolling motor. So I always carry a spare with me just in case I break one, but I always got a backup in case I get to the point where I just noticed that it's time for a change. So that's just another thing I always carry with me, just like I carry a spare prop back there. This is the prop that catches your fish right here. So okay, so now we're ready just to swap them out. Basically, you just take this new prop, you're going to slide it all the way into that trolling motor, housing, so it's nice and tight, and that pin sits right in that groove right there. Then you just take the washer, slide it on. You can hand tighten the lock nut on just a little ways, but it eventually you'll need the pliers or the wrench to kind of tighten it a little bit. You don't want to over tighten it, but you definitely want to get it on good. And once you get it in there, you're going to probably turn it 4 or 5 times. And there you have it. So, guys, you know, you can get these for probably $30, $40, but I promise you, those of you who like to cover a lot of water and you like to fish fast, this will not only give you better performance on the water, but it's going to help save your battery too. You're not running that, you're not overworking them batteries. You know, let that prop do its job. So, thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, just shoot me a message. Talk to you guys later.